So here's something fun. Is so because my what's it called? So because there's a confusion going on where my license isn't renewed, but I still technically have a valid car renewal. So like my car renewal is still good. I can drive my car.
Your registration?
Yeah, my registration is still good. And so the fun part is because my license is just nixed. I don't technically have it right now. There was a thing where in the place I work, the way that they deal with getting speeding tickets is if you don't pay a speeding ticket within if you don't pay a speeding ticket within a certain time, ding.
Hey, well, we're solidly a level apart.
So if you don't pay a speeding ticket within 21 days of getting the speeding ticket, it gets attached to your...
There's 2 quests at Thrall.
Mm-hmm. It gets attached to your license.
One of those might be my shaman.
But it gets attached to your license, and it basically is so you know it's God, how do I forget how to describe this properly. It's this weird like wonky bullshit. It's to make it so that way because the city that I work in has Davis has a lot of foreign visas. Like a lot of kids, you know, fly in from all over the world to go to Davis. And so to prevent those people from being able to skirt out of paying parking tickets, what they do is they attach it to your license, and then at a certain point in time, you have to pay that ticket back. And that time is based on your license expiration date. So you have to pay it when your license expires in order to renew it. But because they gave me the tickets while I didn't have a license, the tickets are going into a void section. So they're just being voided out.
Hey.
Jesus.
So not only have I not got my license again, I've also been parking in spots and getting tickets for it, but it doesn't go anywhere because I don't have a license to attach to.
What the fuck?
I've just been taking as much advantage of the system as I can.
I'm so confused by your history of publicly admitting to crimes.
Because here's the thing, is that what are you gonna do? You don't know my license, you don't know my car. There's nothing you can do to get this sorted out.
I'm out of money to actually buy them. We didn't, because I didn't quest for those 2 levels and we just killed all those monsters and that was it.
Yeah.
I don't have the money to buy them fucking skills.
Oh no.
Like I
find it funny because there are 2 reasons. One, the reason that I can't renew my license, or I couldn't renew my license, because I was incredibly sick during the time, and I tried getting my license renewed, but it requires a 3-month wait period if you try to schedule an appointment with the DMV. I tried sending the mail in, but because I want to change my address, I literally have to go into the fucking office and tell them, hey, I changed my address. And apparently that somehow makes it okay versus just sending a letter in. And because of that, I didn't have time to get time off to go get my license renewed because I had just taken a month off due to being so heavily sick. So I didn't want to take more time off to go get a license renewed.
There we go. Now I've got the money.
Because we live in a society where your job is kind of a threat that people hold over you for the rest of your life. And so I need to do my best behavior because I fucked up so badly by not being at work for a month that I need to do nothing but work for the next several months to make up for that, or else people in my office will be unhappy with me for taking the month off, even if I was sick. So, and all in part of this, at the place I work at, there's limited amount of parking because it's a San Francisco wannabe shithole. And instead of adding more parking garages like a sane, normal society city would, they've decided to just create parking passes and then oversell the parking passes to the point where there's not enough spots to park in if you have a parking pass because they've oversold. And so the solution is to park in 2-hour spots and then move every 2 hours. But the 2-hour spots you can only stay in with, or you can only move to a different part so every 4 hours you can go park on the same street. So that's a long distance to not be allowed to park. So at some point you're like, and you can only park there for 2 hours, and then you can't park there again for 4 hours. So by the end of the day, I'm walking half a mile to my car because that's how far I have to park in over the course of this time. And so I decided, fuck you, I'm just gonna park in front of my building, get a fuck ton of tickets, have them just go into the ether, and go get my license renewed eventually, and then just stop doing that. And I mean, it's funny because there's nothing they can do about it.
That reminds me of some story I heard that I don't remember the exact context for it, but it was like some story about somebody that like, they essentially have some kind of like, I think it's that their address has, I think their address is where tickets get sent that have a null value. So all of the address, so that he gets sent just hundreds of tickets throughout every year, and he reports them back to the city over and over again. And like the That's whole amazing. Reason that he did it on purpose, if I remember correctly, because he's trying to make them fix their problem of how they file the tickets or whatever.
That makes sense.
It's like he specifically like create a situation where all of the bad tickets all go to him, and he's actually liable for them. Like he has to specifically like because like they're assigned to him. And
yeah,
so,
I mean, so like if he doesn't send it in, then he's in trouble for those tickets?
Well, what happens is he gets them corrected over and over again. Like so he keeps bothering them basically all the time, getting them corrected, because of course they're not actually his tickets, but they're being assigned to him. And it's like a big looping thing he does all the time to essentially troll the system into finally doing their shit correctly.
Which they won't.
Which is just a bizarre story.
That's why I'm like, that's why I don't care, is because the system equally doesn't care. It just works or it doesn't, and it only gets changed if there's an irreparable like fuck up.
So
like basically, if
by the way, I'm flying to Thunder Bluff to turn those 2 quests. Just to be clear. Okay. Because we got the RFC quests, so we got to go back and turn them in now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to sell shit.
But I don't remember the context of it that well. But it's something that came up like I heard about like this month, I think.
I mean, but there's so many weird.
Am I crazy, or can you not look up your own crit chance in this game?
I don't know. You should be able to. If you go to character. And
I remember being able to highlight my attack or something in Modern WoW, and it tells you your crit chance. And I think it's just not in here.
It may
in the interface. Be... I think it's just not in the old one. I have an attack speed. I have an attack power. I have a DPS. I have a damage range.
I was looking at it. I was looking at damage to see if that might show
agility just says it improves your crit chance, but doesn't say what it is. It's just interesting to think about. Because yeah, like this character and my paladin both have the 5% crit talent you can get.
It was.
And there's also the
there he is.
There's also like the 5% parry talent and stuff like that, and you're like, compared to what? Is what you would generally think. Let's see. Well, parry actually. Okay, okay. So dodge. If you have dodge and parry and stuff, you can look them up in your general tab of your spell book, and it tells you your percentage right there.
Oh, okay.
And then, oh yeah, my block chance is 10%. Oh, there we go. Attack, 7% chance to crit. Found it.
Nice.
If you highlight your auto attack icon in your spell book, it tells you your crit chance. There we go. That is a thing.
That's a really clunky interface.
It's odd. I think your hit chance is a secret though. I think the game straight up doesn't tell you what your hit chance is or how it's calculated.
That seems odd for basically a
because I remember the big because that was the big plot twist, is that you see all those fucking Linkin Park like music like PvP videos where all these guys are like, ah, look at me wreck all these horror with my cool rogue boy with my big numbers, and like, ah, my big crit does 4-digit numbers. Whoa, because back then the 4-digit numbers were actually big numbers and stuff like that. It's like you watch all these fucking you watch all those PvP montage videos that like look all cool, and they all had Linkin Park or 3 Days Grace in the background.
I mean,
and it's like, wow, look at that big crit. So like you're conditioned to think like big satisfying numbers are how you could do good DPS. But then you actually become a raiding rogue, and you realize that what you actually want is slice and dice to be active the entire fight, and you want as much hit rating as possible. The number one stat to increase your DPS as a rogue basically was to increase your chance of hitting. Because just how much damage is lost to misses and stuff like that over the course of a fight was such a problem.
Yep.
So you had to keep getting your hit rating up until you were at the cap for how much more hit rating you could get. And then you wanted anything that increased your haste, because haste was, by the time BC came out, haste was a stat that increased your hit speed a little bit. And yeah, like I had a whole system where it's like I would open up with like Garrote, I think it was the stealth leader, and then that would give you a couple combo points, and then I'd immediately transition into a two combo point slice and dice. Then I transitioned from the 2-point slice and dice to getting enough damage up to do a 5-point rupture. So I'd have 2 damage over time stacked on top of the 5 stacks from my deadly poison, which is a 3rd damage over time stack. And then I'd roll back to getting my 5-point slice and dice for more sustainable damaging attack speed increase. Because it was all about layering all 3 of your damage over time effects while just increasing your attack speed, and just you specifically didn't want to crit because it was bad for your threat.
Yeah, because if you
not actually being very good for your damage.
Yeah, and
it's just a satisfying number to look at for a second.
Yeah, in your class you don't want to crit.
Yeah.
Not ideal.
I'll go ahead and pick up that Wailing Caverns quest. Why not? Only 1500 only 2500 experience, huh? Coming all the way here to turn those 2 quests in wasn't the big payoff I'd hoped for. Oh well.
I mean, you're probably also not rested anymore.
That doesn't affect your quests.
Oh, you're right.
Rest is kills only.
That's true.
I think they wanted to make it not feel like you had to like worry about gaming the system or not or whatever. Like, no, rest only affects this type of experience, period. So that don't think too hard about it. Just go ahead and play.
Don't think too hard about it.
Otherwise, you'd have to like weirdly strategize of like, should I do all my quests, then log off for a week, and then come back and then turn all my quests in and multiply all the like there'd be like a system that'd be weird.
I mean, I guess that would be bad. I don't really know, because I feel like WoW profits no matter how you play the game, so they're not really too worried about. I mean, obviously they're not gonna let you cheat, but they're not gonna
wait, yeah, it's the cave. I forgot.
Yeah.
Ishkayam. Well, that went well. We cleaned right through that dungeon. Ah, they're both. So I take it they're both underground down there.
What are?
Both of the quests. Because nothing's up here.
Oh yeah.
I was wrong. I don't have Ghost Wolf.
Oops.
Which is weird. Because I have a talent for Ghost Wolf. What's up with that? That's weird. I guess
when you get it.
What
I mean, I have a lot of
I'm
talents.
Level 16. But aren't all your talents for things you... Well, but you couldn't have the bear talent first. Because...
Huh? No, yeah.
No, because they unlock simultaneously.
Oh.
The quest for getting your bear unlocks at level 10, and talents unlock at level 10.
Yeah, but I still had to go get the quest for the bear, so I could have put.
But they both unlock at the same time.
Ah.
I'm saying I'm in Thunderbuff right now. There is no Ghost Wolf quest hanging around right now. But I already have access to Ghost Wolf talents. That's why I'm confused. That's why I thought Ghost Wolf was already available when it wasn't.
Is your person telling you when you can do
Ghost Wolf Wiki Shaman WoW Classic.
Wiki Shaman WoW.
Wiki wow Wiki wow. Move 40% fat. What? Is it really 40% faster? There really is like being mounted. Oh wait, no, because mounts is 60 and 100, right?
Mm-hmm.
Control F level. Tell me what level it is. Level 16.
So just
you get it at level 16 for 23 silver. How do I learn it? Aren't I level 16 or 17 already? Level 16 for 23 silver. I'm level 16. Did I already get it and not notice somehow? Can only these shamans teach me Ghost Wolf? Let's check. Let's ask them.
Is it one of those
no,
like
they don't
special?
have it. Oh. They don't have it. Damn it! All right, let's try checking the page again.
Well, both of these bracers.
Is this
really
classic
good.
WoW or modern vanilla? VanillaWow.fandom.com. Okay, so it is the classic one.
Well, that's vanilla. Is it classic?
Why is this so complicated? What is a Wowhead Classic? That's a thing, isn't it? Because Thoughtbot still isn't a thing anymore. I know that you could. They did add a Thoughtbot skin though, which is funny.
Did they?
Yeah, requires level 20. So vanilla WoW fucking there's a big old pile of lying. All right, because Wowhead Classic says level 20. Which is why the talent's weird, because the talent requires level 15. And that's strange. That's really strange.
You're a strange man.
The first comment I see is that this can be dispelled by a priest, which is hilarious.
Well,
that's really funny if priests can dispel my form. Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
But yeah, improved Ghost Wolf is a talent I already have access to.
Where do I turn in the quest for?
Ew, it's not even a good talent.
To Thunder Bluff.
I guess it's a PvP talent. Improved Ghost Wolf reduces the cast time of turning into a Ghost Wolf by 1 second per point, which serves no purpose PvP. For PvE. It's like I'm slightly impatient. That's worth kneecapping my character.
I mean, is it kneecapping?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Why? I don't think you max it out. I think you just put one in there.
No, everything else is better. Increase the damage done by your lighting shield by 5%, get 1% crit, or increase your damage reduced by your stones component by 10% while reducing the cooldown of your grounding totem by 1 second. Like, those are all good things to get instead of my Ghost Wolf casts slightly faster.
I mean, he's
like it's only a PvP talent because you'd use it for like Warsong Gulch or whatever. It's like be able to go into travel form faster to get around and stuff like that. Especially if you're using Ghost Wolf in the tiers of PvP where no one else has mounts yet. Like being able to quickly turn into travel time means you get to the destination even faster, which means you get an even higher chance of being able to do stuff because you're playing as Tracer.
Yeah, because I have one that's like reduces the cast time of your Wrath spell by 0.1 seconds. I'm like, what? Why?
No, that makes sense.
Does it?
Yeah. Being able to cast attack spells faster increases your DPS significantly. And also, if you're soloing, you're getting hit, which means they're delaying your cast. So the faster you cast, the way faster it casts.
It's already a 1.7 second cast.
Yeah.
So the lowest I can get it down to is what? 1.2?
I'm just saying, like, anything that makes it faster will make you better at pulling off the spell. Like, reducing cast time by half a second is a significant increase in DPS if you're spamming, and also if you're soloing, you're getting beaten up the whole time. So that extra half second is actually like an extra second normally, because of you, they're like hitting you in the face over and over again and making your bar reset.
That's true.
So that short meter really matters. That makes way more sense than I can Ghost Wolf 2 seconds faster. Like that's totally like a PvP I'm running around thing. I see. You keep fading in and out of existence in front of me.
I do?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are we going?
Wait, no, never mind. That's not you. That's a different Tauren. Because you haven't taken off yet. We're going back to the Burns to do our quiz.
Crossroads? Crossroads.
Yeah.
Crossroads.
We've barely started.
We've barely started.
Yeah.
Pick,
We
pick up
haven't
the
we
pace,
haven't
boys.
well we reached the Barrens last session.
Yeah,
So we have not spent a lot of time here.
that's true.
We mostly
We have
did some
not spent
ratchety
much time.
quests. Fulgari no, it's not Fulgarius, it's Fuglarius. I hate your name. Random torrent in front of me on this flight path. Fuglarius? Come on.
Hilarious.
Why isn't he Fulgarius?
Man, 2 minutes
I
and
don't-
30 and 2 minutes and 40 seconds to get to Crossroads.
Oh, it's
from
telling you how
Thunderbluff.
long the flight is? That would drive me
Yeah,
crazy. I
have a mod.
I think I like not knowing.
Oh no, it's great knowing because when it tells me how long I have to the bathroom and do other things. It's super. But I mean, here's the thing though. I guess we play WoW very different. I play WoW to be efficient. I'm not here for fun. Fun died in me a long time ago. I'm here to get
we all
to
know.
max character. So knowing times and stuff, this is all important because I can go and do other shit while I'm waiting to fly to Crossroads. And
God,
then,
there's
or like
so
I
many
can manage my
pumps.
inventory. I can do all these other things. And then, so I'm not wasting time.
I really need to kill these. I need this Raptor quest and the Zevra quest to both be completed or at least collected so they'll get off my map, because the entire fucking Barrens is covered in Raptor icons and Zevra icons because they're everywhere, and I just can't parse the visual information in my map because of that one quest. Basically, can I just hide that one quest? Is that a feature in this mod? I'm not sure.
I need raptor horns.
Andrew, catch up.
I'm
going to this guy. There's a tent, or I think there's a tent or something over here that gives us the 2 centaur killing quests. I'm picking those up because those are about our level. They're levels 14 and
almost
16.
there. I'm actually getting close. I'm at 18 of 20 quests, so I need to.
Oh yeah, I'm at 19 and 20. I can't pick up both those quests.
Oh, I forgot to do the till death do us part. Oh wait, no.
Place
other one.
Clarissa's pendant in Yurev's tomb in Silverpine. Abandoned quest. Not planning on going to Silverpine today. Whoopsie doodle.
Do I still have the
Blankersham,
thing?
hurry it up.
I'm here. I need to. Where's the person I talked to about finishing this quest?
Which one?
The fucking fly to Thunderbluff.
Oh, it's the guy by the flight path, I think.
Who gave me this goddamn quest? Who gave me this quest? Was it you? Oh no, was it you? No. I don't know who gave me this quest.
Well, we'll just be over here killing things, being higher level.
I'm gonna go upstairs
Centaur
and see
bracers,
if maybe
raptor
it's
thieves,
up
Zevra.
here.
Volcar
The very
leaders.
top. It's not this guy either. Fuck. Okay, never mind. I'm leaving. Whee.
I'll just be generally
So
murdering
where
things, I see.
You guys are.
We're gonna be over here in that, the one oasis covered in centaurs.
Yeah, I'm
Just doing them
over.
quests.
On my way. On my way. It's just a lot of walking. Just a whole lot
I
of
can
walking,
now
mate.
cure 1 poison effect and 1 magic effect on an ally.
That's exciting.
I wish they weren't 2 separate spells. The paladin one is better.
Oh no.
The paladin one removes a negative effect and a poison effect at the same time in 1 cast.
Well, that's because you're playing the best class.
There is like a weird, like a slightly shittier version of everything with I'm noticing with this character. Like when you hit level 10 as a paladin, or 15 or something, you get a quest to go do the Tome of Redemption or whatever the fuck, and then you like do a big thing where you go to a location and you learn how to revive somebody from the dead. This is 1 corpse that you always see when you're doing quests in Goldshire.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, there we go. That's how you get. That's why there's a corpse has always been there. The paladins revive him to learn how to revive people. That's neat. But so like you do a whole quest chain to learn how to revive people as a paladin to get the res spell. The shamans,
feel normal?
they just get the res spell as a thing. You just buy it You just go buy it for 10 silver, like all the other spells, just nonchalantly. Like there is no hype to it.
That is unfortunate.
It's like we could do quest chains, but maybe it might be because the shamans already have to do a quest for every totem. So they might have been like, just give them res, no big deal. It's just the power to conquer mortality. It's no reason to hype it up.
I mean, it's true. I mean, anybody can conquer mortality in current WoW.
Hello, you've arrived. Did you get the quest, or did you just run to us?
I just run to you.
Oh, go south. That bunker right there? That's
Can you just share it with me?
Oh, right. That's a thing.
Which is a free shadows. That guy just booked
away.
it.
Well, you have to be really close. So that's that one, and now Centaur Bracers. Damn, you're too far away again.
Thanks.
I want one of the things I really want to mod is the stupid quest log. Wait, is that a thing in the settings? Is there an expanded quest log?
What?
I think I remember an expanded quest log, and I don't remember if it was a mod or not.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Well, you know how when the quests suck, the quest log sucks because it only shows a tiny, like it shows like 6 quests total, and you have to awkwardly mouse wheel through your giant list all the time.
Yeah.
I remember there being a quest log where you had the entire interface as just a list, and then next to that as a second panel, so it'd be like a double wide panel. Yeah,
that's a mod, my friend.
It's like that's just better. That's just,
yeah.
Especially now in 1080p, like we don't need it to be that small. We have so much screen space. So like having a vertical list of all of the text, and then next to that have that be the scrollable like text feed of that particular quest you're selecting. Like that's just a better interface. So I need to make that be a thing because I don't like looking at my quest log right now. But I also still need to mod it. I also need to mod the floating text to replace the fact that mine doesn't work.
Oh yeah. That's why I like the auto quest. It shows me the tasks that I need to complete because it's like these are the things you need to do right now.
Right, the fungal spores.
I will beat you. You cannot get there before me.
I forgot that spores.
Yep. We're gonna be fighting over these. That'll be fun.
Not really. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah. Shh. Let me spite.
It is nice being alone though, because you're like, oh, picking up resources in this area.
Oh yeah, I remember one of these areas. One of these areas with the bubbles coming out of the ground. That's a quest somewhere. I don't think we have it right now, but that's a quest. Oh, never mind.
No,
we just swim. Never mind. You just swim here.
Yeah, you just swim to there.
Yeah, you just swim to this crack, and it gives you then you just complete that quest. Gotcha.
Yep. Explore the waters of the Forgotten Pool.
I remember this quest area. There's that one hut that's raised that has the bleeder in it. You gotta deck him in the face. In his stupid face. There's a mushroom.
Punch him in his stupid face. I'm waiting for more shrooms to appear. You know, you quote that song a lot, and then you fucking messed up when we had a Jackbox question about it.
Did we? Was that last night? The question this weekend, was that song? I thought it was a different song.
No, I thought it was that song.
I don't think it was that song. I think you're full of shit.
I thought it was that song.
I think you're a big
the one that
old
starts
full of shit
listing
boy.
a bunch of random bullshit.
Oh, the Elton John song or whatever?
I don't know.
Just so we're clear, I don't know that song.
Oh. I don't know it either.
I know that one line from that song, from the chorus, but I don't think that's even the song you're talking about anyway. I think you're just fucking crazy. You crazy. You're so crazy.
I thought that was it.
But no, I just get certain lines stuck in my head forever. And the context doesn't matter.
That's what a marketer is trying to do every day of their lives.
Yeah. And some of them succeed, and they're all the wrong ones that don't profit off of me.
I feel bad for all of those commercials that are stuck in my head that are completely worthless.
Yeah.
Like the monster trucks on Sunday.
Water slides.
Or Manteca water slides. I got that. I got
That
the
place
AutoZone.
doesn't exist anymore. Oh yeah.
It doesn't. That's right.
We know what drives you, Roseville Auto Mall.
God, that was only because I listened to the
I've
radio
never
like a
even
chump.
been to Roseville.
I've been to Roseville, and I remember seeing the fucking Auto Mall and singing the song and going like, oh, it worked.
Yeah.
Like, it's what they wanted me to do.
I finally live in an area where I sometimes will drive past Manteca, and the only context for that name is just the water slides that don't exist anymore. So that song plays in my head every single time, even though I've never been there before.
Man. I can't believe those. I remember finding out that those don't exist anymore and being like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh. I've been there once. I've been to the Manteca water slides once.
I've basically never been to water slides.
I went. It's not really that great. It really isn't. Even as a kid, and
Get
I had
dunked on water slides. Pun intended.
I once upon a moon used to experience the emotion called fun as a child.
But then Mountain Dew ripped that out of your body.
Well, I didn't rip anything. It just melted it with acid.
Yeah.
I like the wave pools, like the wading where you just like hang out and chill, because those were super nice. You just kind of like go in a circle and no one bothers you because everyone else is there to chill out, and you're like, man, this is great. Or the ones where it's like making a fake tide, but the closer you get to the end, the like bigger the stupid wave is, so you're like, I'm gonna die. It's great. Those are fun.
I like the mild danger.
But the water slides were just like, okay, it's a wet slip and slide. That's cool. Like,
yeah. What more do you want, buddy?
I don't know. I kind of wanted a thrill. I guess there was no thrill in it for me. It's just like, I'm going down a slide, but my butt's getting wet.
It's better wet than not wet.
Is it though? It's the same thing.
Like that one wavy slide that's at every carnival that isn't wet but feels like it should be, and it just goes all the way down.
I don't know. I kind of like it. Well, wait, it goes you're supposed to be sitting on the potato sack.
Yeah, you're supposed to sit on the potato sack.
Yeah.
Stupid wavy
Even though
slide.
I'm pretty confident you don't need a potato sack. I think go on anything more comfortable than a potato sack.
I really became aware of how underexposed I've been to like theme parks for the longest time, because I went to Six Flags like a couple months ago, I think, at this point, and even doing like the shitty kiddie rides, I was kind of losing it a little bit, because they're like
losing it.
It's just the speeds were faster than I thought they could be, and it was kind of violent, and I was just like, I don't feel good. Like, not like I would feel sick, but I feel stuff inside my body moving bad. I have like a pit, like I got like the pit in my stomach, and I was like, this isn't a fun feeling. The pit in your stomach part.
The fucking caveman Keith riding roller coaster for the first time.
No, I went on the fucking blender.
Oh no.
Yeah. Stephanie was calling it scrambled eggs because she played Roller Coaster Tycoon. I guess that's what it's called in that. And I can't remember.
It is called scrambled eggs in Roller Coaster Tycoon. No one else
I don't remember what it's called in real life. So in my head, it's just the scrambled eggs now.
Scrambled eggs, yeah.
Because I don't know what we basically couldn't read the sign even when we were there.
I don't need to know what it's called. It's called scrambled egg.
Yeah. But like on that thing, I was really taken aback because I'm not used to that ride and I don't have memories to draw from. So when I got on it, I was really not ready for the feeling of like, it's like a 30
your innards.
Yeah, like the entire thing is like 50 feet across, like the circle that you're blending around in, and you literally go from one side to the other in half a second. And it's just like, it just keeps going for like 5 minutes. I'm like, I don't like this feeling. No.
Yeah, the first time I rode it, I remember I was like, man, this is way too fast. And then I saw someone stand up while it was moving, and I was like, nope. Like, this is
you're going so fast. And like, with your eyes open, you have that instinctive reaction of like, I'm in a car driving at a wall is what it feels like. Like it feels threatening, and I don't like it.
Oh yeah, it definitely feels like I fucked up. It feels like someone's punishing me for something, and I felt like
I was in danger on that thing. And I'm like, I regret getting on this.
There was a roller coaster at fucking, when I was in Dubai. It's a fucking roller coaster, and I was looking at it, and Naya and her husband and her brother were all like, let's go, it's gonna be super fun.
I won this cape too.
I was like,
how good is your cape? How good is your cape, Andrew? Is yours, were you genuinely greeting?
Yeah, I was genuinely greedy.
Okay,
My cape is 14.
Okay, because I could trade it to you if you actually needed it. Because I already got a 16 cape from the last place.
Oh, yeah, I have the exact same.
Okay.
Cape.
Gotcha. I'm just so used to being under-equipped. I haven't done a single instance as my paladin yet, and the main thing that I take away is I'm trying to play Ret, and I'm like, I need the two-handed maces to drop, and they just never drop, which means like my basic way of fighting isn't improving as I level. I'm like, how the fuck do I fix this? I don't have money.
It's frustrating. But we were going on this roller coaster, and I was like, man, this this kind of looks like a sketchy roller coaster, though I guess it's to be, it's just me being nervous. And there's these kids in front of us, and so I was like, oh man, we're almost next. And so I turn around, I start talking with them, and I basically say less than a sentence, and then I hear the cart come in, and it's like, your turn. I was like, what happened to the kids? I was like, did they just get on?
They're gone.
I see them getting off of it, and I was like, how fast was this fucking roller coaster just now? And I was like, oh, it's only a 30-second roller coaster. Like, how does that even make sense? How fast are you going? I was like, wait a second. And I learned very quickly that it's not.
Well, there's always Boomerang, for example. Boomerang's a tiny back and forth roller coaster.
That's what I thought this was going to be. No, it's just ups and downs.
Yeah.
But it's like every movement is so jagged that it's happening so much faster because there's no like lead time to not break your spine. And I was like, oh, this is terrifying. Like my stomach felt like it was coming out of my ear, and I was like, I don't understand how any of my organs work anymore.
See, that's why it's specifically not fun. Like I've gone fast in other contexts that are less lurchy. And so like I wasn't ready for how like specifically every ride I got onto made my stomach feel horrible, and like my intestines were rearranging. I'm like, this is not a good feeling. Why would anyone want this? And so like I went on the one, like I don't know how well you remember Six Flags, but like I went on the one that's like it's like a giant gorilla head in the middle, and you're in a bunch of cars that just go in a circle basically really fast, like in a straight line. Like it's like a tiny ring motorcycle. I mean, it's like a tiny ring-shaped roller coaster that just spins very fast, where you're just driving in a circle really fast, but you also go up and down rapidly. And
okay,
my insides
I get
felt
the idea.
Horrible. It was going so fast, and I was just like, I don't like doing this. And you're like, it's still going faster. We're on the up ramp still.
Yeah, I think there was one, I can't remember. Oh, we were so at the same theme park, we were riding this fucking roller coaster, and the way that it works is you all sit on a puck. So like the car is a puck, but the car spins it's a free spin. So it's at a free spin as the ride's moving. And so I've never experienced going on a roller coaster backwards before, and it's not great. When you don't know you're about to fall, it's not great for your body, because normally when you see
this thought.
Like your body sees a danger coming, like say when you're speeding, your body
These
goes, we're
braces
moving
are
in a fast
not
car.
dropping.
So yeah, they're not dropping. Well, he just ran. He
ran
literally
away.
fucking booked it from us. He's like, no.
Yeah, he ranged me. Son of a bitch, he ranged me.
But yeah, no, I after I got off the roller coaster, I was like, I have to sit down and just think about things, because my stomach is just gone. I don't know what to do.
I had this, it wasn't backwards, but I had the surprise drop when I went to Universal Studios, like it's probably like a good 10 years ago now, and I did the Jurassic Park ride, and I didn't know what the Jurassic Park ride was. So it starts off with like it's like this relaxing, silly boat ride where you're going through this horizontal-ish area, and there's like water rushing around here and there, and cool animatronics. You're like, this is neat. I like this. Then you get to the end where the T-Rex shows up, and then you just plummet 100 feet. I was not ready for it, but specifically, it's all indoors inside of a weird covered area, so you can't see how far down you're going. And it's also like you're going so fast. You also don't know how high
you've gone either.
Yeah,
that's what's tricky about it.
You're going down so fast that you physically lift off of the seat. And I had enough time. It was long enough a drop that I had time to like be afraid of the drop, come to terms with the drop, and then realize I'm still falling, and like have multiple stages of realization about how long the drop was, essentially. And it was just a real bad feeling.
So I had that on the other end. What I mean by that is I went to Universal Studios for the first time, and I was waiting to get on the Jurassic Park ride, but it was an hour wait. So instead, my father was waiting in line with the other kids, and I was just hanging out, just walking around waiting for them to go through the line. And so I went to the bridge that's right in front of that fucking waterfall, and I saw the car coming down. I was like, oh, cool. And so you see the water coming, like huge fucking sprays. And I was like, man, that's crazy. And it didn't click in my brain that it's not stopping. Like the car, like the cart isn't, like the momentum of it is not stopping, which means the waves are not going to get any smaller until that thing slows down. And I'm just standing there at the bridge, and I go, oh, I think it's not going to stop. And it just, huge tidal wave when you look up, and I was like, that's fucked. And it just hit me all at once. Just all this water poured on me. I was like, man, this is awesome. And then as you're going on the ride, they're like, hey, don't forget to wear a parka, you can get wet. I was like, motherfucker,
a poncho.
I got wet before I rode the ride.
The poncho?
Yeah, the poncho. You can get like the Jurassic Park poncho, parka, whatever. You can get like the waterproof parka.
Stop saying parka.
But it's a fun ride. I do like the animatronic side is fun.
Yeah, I would just want to get on that part.
Yeah.
Like I like it at Six Flags. They got the almost entirely horizontal like rafting ride, where you have like 4 to 8 people in a circular tube thing you sit in, and it goes down the river and bounces around a lot.
Yeah.
I like that ride. I don't know why I was trying to loot that one. You're clearly gonna make it first.
I think Disneyland has one. The Warren Rapids. They have one in California. I think the one at Six Flags. Can't you shoot people in the one at Six Flags?
There's a place where you can shoot water guns at people.
Yeah, you can get the water guns. Oh, dude, I used to ace people in the face with those. I was really good. But also that ride, the exit to that ride is kind of like within the walking distance of the guns, so it's not a good idea to do that.
They're a little bit of ways. Oh god.
You get lead
Hello,
time.
surprise aggro.
That's fine.
Dangerous. Yeah, we're fine. All 3 of us have heals.
Yeah.
We're playing as 3 people that can heal. The priest mace of power. I was like, that better not be stronger than mine. I have the fucking I got one from an instance. That'd be annoying. But I won it anyway. Can't stop winning everything. An 8 out of 15. One of the things I always remember about Universal, because I don't remember that many things from it, one was the trauma of Jurassic Park ride.
The trauma.
Yeah, it sticks with you.
I like how that's how you categorize it. You're just like, it was the trauma. Like,
I mean, it's definitely a thing that I always remember as why I don't want to go on any rides. Because
how recently
it's just a real good enough feel.
Did you go to Six Flags though?
Oh, it was like 2 months ago.
Oh, okay.
But like I don't go on roller coasters that go in the air.
That's a very smart decision.
I don't like heights.
I just don't.
It also seems incredibly less safe than the other roller coasters that don't go in the air. Yeah,
very much.
But also, I just don't like heights. Like I've gone rock climbing, and I'm like, yay, this is fun. Then I hit like the 30-foot mark, and it's like, I'm gonna die.
This guy's getting shot through a fucking mountain.
The actual act of rock climbing is fun, but looking down and having like your depth perception go is like, oh right.
You get that? You get the tunnel thing?
I don't get full-on vertigo. I just have a realization where I realize where I am and I panic.
Blue mushrooms?
Like I very much am just. Mushrooms? I'm full.
Oh, okay.
I'm full. I've had my fill of mushrooms.
Too many.
No, I just have a straight up. I straight up don't do well with heights.
Yeah. So I mean, CeeLo does that too.
I don't like heights, and I don't like spiders, and I don't like sharks or the ocean.
Spiders.
Yeah.
I never understand the spiders.
Do you understand the ocean part?
No, I definitely don't get the ocean part.
Thalassophobia and the fear of like the abyss being below you for hundreds of meters.
No, I used to have that feeling when I went to Berryessa because I knew there was a town underneath it, and it really unsettled me.
That's just a weird story.
You could like literally have tied someone to a table and let them drown.
And then it's like if you're not afraid of that town, if you're not afraid of that weird story yet, then you remember the weirdness that is like there's the fucking hole,
dude. What's even more weird is
in Berryessa that's just like an abyss sucking water, and it's so horrifying to look at.
Okay, so give context to that. So there's a dam that's right there, and that hole is going to the bottom of that dam.
I'm googling it because I'm trying to remember what's. Yeah, okay. So it will kill you if you haven't seen it before, audience. Google Berryessa, which is the word berry as in like the fruit, Essa, glory hole. You won't get what you think.
I forgot it's called.
That's what's called. It's not what you think. I mean, depending on your safe search setting,
it's a
depending on your safe search settings, you might get something else too. But the intended result is not what you think. Instead, it's a horrible fucking nightmare abyss that will actually like set off some people's fears of certain things. Like, cause you're like, I didn't know.
I don't know if this will go through, but here you go.
It's a scary death vortex.
There's a very good picture of it.
Kill the stormers.
Yeah, I posted a picture in your chat, Britt.
No, it didn't go through.
Oh, I didn't? Dang it.
No. It didn't even show up as a thing that was hidden. Like, like at all. That's awesome. Are you in the wrong place somehow?
It might be because it's showing up for some reason as my personal and not
because the last comment was somebody asking whether or not I speak Spanish, which is confusing on its own level.
I saw that. I'm gonna switch account to Sad Game.
Sad Games.
Go to subscriptions and then go to Keith's live stream and then pause it so I don't have the audio overlap, and then go to pop out chat and then put the chat up at the top, then close that out, and then I'm gonna post that link. Posted, done, nailed it. That one went through because I'm a moderator. I'm allowed to post links.
Yeah.
So take that, nerds. That's what my glory hole looks like.
Look at my glory hole.
Look at my glory hole. I actually
glorious.
took
a. Don't you like my glory hole?
Jehovah's Witness sermon in front of that glory hole.
What?
Yeah.
Huh.
There was a time when I was like in middle school where I just went and joined every single religion to try to get a feel for which one was like the right one.
And the answer was none of them.
Yeah, the answer turned out to be like, yeah, this is all just like people because they think they know the right way, and I just don't agree with them.
I forgot. I've never finished that thought actually. When I was talking about the only other memory I have of Universal Studios, it was that we were supposed to do the studio tour where they put you in a bunch of trams and you'll like slowly drive as a convoy to the thing. But we were the last one of the day, and the underpaid worker wanted to go home and was not happy that he was having to do another tour, and he was really blatant about it. So while we were waiting to go, while he was trying to just alienate us away from going, he was trying to just get everyone to just get off and leave, essentially, but he can't say that. So he's clearly trying to annoy us. On the videos, he just played that one song, like, I wanna soak up the sun, gonna tell everyone, like that song, over and over again, the entire music video from start to finish, like 10 times in a row while we were waiting.
I'm actually surprised that he would.
It just kept fucking looping.
This like
because he's just trying to get us to go away. And it just kept looping and looping. So it's my only exposure to that song. It's just that one day. It's the only reason I know that song, and it just kept fucking going. It was horrible.
That's not great. I'm sorry.
I don't have, my two memories are not very positive, although I think I vaguely have a third memory of the ET ride and like floating over a vortex of stars, and that was probably kind of cool.
ET was cool. Back to the Future was also there, and that was.
I think they put you on a bunch of bikes or things that feel like they look like bikes, kind of, and you float through like a. Like you're just on rails, but you can't see the rail that you're on, so it looks like you're just kind of floating through a giant vortex of like stars in every direction, including down, which is a rare feeling, especially if you don't go on rides much. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. God,
I grew up a lot with Disneyland. I don't know why. My family just loved Disneyland.
I went there once when I was very young.
Yeah. That's normal.
So I don't
Most
remember
people go like once or never.
Yeah, because we stayed in the hotel that's attached with a tram, the monorail.
Are you talking about the Disneyland hotel, or are you talking about the?
Yeah, we'd ride the monorail into the park and stuff.
Okay, yeah, that's a Disneyland hotel. Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's the Disneyland, and then there's the.
Did you say Disney World originally, or Land?
No, Disneyland is the one in California.
Yeah.
Disney World is the one that's in Florida.
Orlando, Florida.
Yeah.
Which is only ever said that way.
The America's armpit is.
Is there a server Discord? No way, Jose.
Is there a server Discord?
The response. No way, Jose. That guy's been waiting so long to say that to someone.